And unfortunately, some of the most vulnerable to financial abuse are senior citizens. Now, being aware is one of the most important parts. So today we've got Todd Harvey here with all of the details to help inform us and really make us aware of what's going on. Why is it such a problem?
Well, Nicole, thanks for having me on the show. It's at Burke Harvey, we have had such a tremendous opportunity over the 10 years that the firm has been in existence to represent a lot of clients here in Alabama and around the Southeast who have fallen victim to financial fraud and abuse.
Okay.
And this has particularly become a huge issue with senior citizens. This costs seniors around the country approximately $3 billion every year.
Oh my.
It is a tremendous problem. Generally speaking, the cost of this for senior citizens is a decrease in assets, a decrease in retirement savings. It is one of the worst problems that cause mental illness and depression and things like that for senior citizens. So it's just a huge problem, and we've had such a great opportunity at our firm to represent a lot of people who have fallen victim to financial fraud.
And what types of abuse specifically should we be watching for?
You know, there are a lot of them. You know, we generally see them fall into a number of categories. There are what we call crimes of occasion, which are essentially crimes of opportunity where a senior citizen is in the wrong place at the wrong time, and somebody's able to take advantage of them. There are also crimes of desperation, where a family member or a family friend take advantage of a senior citizen. You know, we're seeing a lot of that now with the opioid crisis, for instance. I mean, family members are addicted to drugs, and they oftentimes will look to elderly family members to try to get money to buy drugs or other things that they want or need. There are also what we call crimes of predation, which means somebody establishes a relationship of trust with a senior citizen, and slowly over time they will take money and assets away from that senior citizen. So those are sort of broad categories that we see as we have been involved in this type of work.
What about those phone calls that I know that some seniors get, those random, like, hey, I'm calling from so-and-so, or so-and-so needs your help?
Right.
What about those types of
it happens,
scams?
Yes, it happens so often. We get calls all the time from not just senior citizens, from the public at large. People calling about scams, people who are looking especially at senior citizens because they think they're easy targets. And what we tell our clients is just simply this: if somebody calls you that you don't know, I mean, don't give them out your information. I mean, you need to make certain that the person who is contacting you is reputable. There are ways to go about doing that. Certainly senior citizens need to make certain that if they get these kinds of calls, they talk to family members or people that they know and trust and can help them deal with it. Any
other ways that we can protect ourselves?
There are ways to protect, your assets. You certainly need to make certain that you have someone, or senior citizens certainly need to make sure they have somebody that they trust to help guide them through dealing with, any range of problems that they run into in terms of financial fraud and abuse. Okay. It's so very important for senior citizens to do this.
And you guys have a booklet as well?
We do. We've come up with a resource guide. It's called Elder Financial Fraud and Abuse. You can download it off of our website, or if you contact the firm, we'd be happy to send you a copy of it.
Okay, it's www.burkeharvey.com. Number's 930-9091 if you'd like more information on this. And I think the big thing is, as you said, just being aware.
It is.
And having somebody that you trust.
Yes.
To help you along the way.
It is.
Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you very much for having me.
Of course. We got to take a quick commercial break.